significant public debates. What would you have done differently? Because I remember you did say that from day one, you say subsidy is gone. What would you have done
I didn't say from day one. I said I would remove subsidy.
You remove it. Okay.
You know, I didn't say from day one.
So if something is good, if an idea or if an approach is good, why don't you want to start with it? This so-called subsidy remover, do you know that Obasanjo also attempted to remove subsidy? The only problem is that Obasanjo actually left the removal to Yaradua. And that's a big problem, because when he left it to Yaradua, you know what happened? Yaradua reverted and said, no, I'm going to reduce even the price of gas and increase subsidy. In fact, I would say the foundation for the subsidy scam to go full throttle started with Yaradua. So all those times when Yaradua was not really operating because he was already sick and was already on his way out, the cabal already started that. And it was the same cabal that, when Jonathan took over, they just entrenched the whole thing. And then when Buhari took over, it was like AMAS. It was more like they just carried the whole subsidy scam with a full explosion. And that's crazy.
I've done it.
Okay, so what does it have
Our
to say?
question has to do with the issue of removal of fuel subsidy. Considering that this current administration has said that by June 2023, the subsidy will be removed, is it going to be your priority in your first 100 days in office? How sustainable is subsidy to the Nigerian economy? Thank you.
Thank you, Dwight.
Well done. But I can assure you, it will go immediately.
Wow. They are fact-checking this guy here, right? This is a serious fact check. Immediately means they won.
Subsidy, I've said it before, is organized crime. And I cannot allow it to stay a day longer.
Whoa. So, So that is it. He's saying here, I never said that. So how many things is this guy going about talking about now that he doesn't even have an idea?
You did say that from day one, you say subsidy is gone.
And that's what he said.
I've said it before, it's organized crime. And I cannot allow it to stay a day longer.
A day long? Wow. This is what some people say I should, because I'm Igbo. Really? For those believing I will do only one time, or here is your case here. I can see that, the advantage that Peter Obi had at that time was that people were really disgruntled and disheartened with the way Buhari ran things. And then it came in at the tail end of electioneering, right? It came in really at the tail end of electioneering. So it wasn't really put under the spot. The scrutiny was not really, really authentic. Now we've had experience to see him talk. There's been a lot of interviews. People are now digging. And like the opposition, or let me say, the ruling party, because they're still behaving like opposition, to be honest, they're now going back to look at what has happened, what he did during his tenure. And to be honest, there were a lot of good things that Obi did when he was governor, and there were not so good things also that he did, just like every other person. But the problem where people start to have issues with this guy is the fact that he wants to just kind of whitewash everything. He wants to whitewash everything, such that you've seen tweets. Even there's a tweet from Labour Party that was criticizing Obi as far back as when he was governor. So how do you square that? Peter Obi always lies. Okay, yeah. And that's the thing. That's the old story. Person where they talk for thinking, see how they are coming from him. He's a confused man. We'll see what happens. As far as I'm concerned, I think he should still be in the race. This is fundamental right. But again, you've got to understand and play this in the right way. In the right way.